Hi, it's Lorraine Pursell with a quick little video on postpartum depression and mom guilt. Um, you know, I just did a live stream on this, and what came through was something so important and so vital, and I want you to just really open your heart and just listen up and take all the pressure off of yourself right now. For postpartum, your body has just been flooded with so many, like this hormone cocktail that you're trying to recover from as your body is coming back to normal. You just brought a human being into the world. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. And not only that, you now have a situation that's going to completely shift your life forever. Completely shift your life forever. I don't know about you, but when I had my son, I was petrified. I was so afraid. I had no idea what to do. And the prospect of doing it like the way my parents raised me was horrifying. And I didn't want to do that. So what do I do now? So you're faced with that, and it can be so scary, and that scare and that anxiety can go into depression. Now, largely postpartum is because of the hormones, which they say in the research is supposed to, start maybe 1 to 2 days after you have the baby, and then only last 1 to 2 weeks. But I have not noticed that to be the case. I'm a counselor, by the way. So what the research said was, their best thing was medication. And certainly it's a good stopgap. But if you're anything like me, I took some medication, antidepressant medication, when my mom died, and I couldn't stop crying. And I couldn't get off of it for 18 years. And the doctors kept saying, gee, this was just a temporary thing. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know how to get off. And they never told me how to get off. So I'm sure now things are a little bit different. But here's what really came through for me this morning on the live stream about this was to be compassionate with yourself and reach out for help. Reach out for help from family, if you have family nearby. If you don't, from friends. You know people from your Lamaze classes. You know people from your exercise classes. It's your time to be bold and reach out and ask for help, because you cannot do this alone. I'm just letting you know you cannot raise your baby alone. Even with a husband or a partner, you still can't do it alone. Get somebody to help you organize maybe meals once a week. So it's like through clockwork, to give yourself a little bit of grace. Reach out to social services for, I know there's La Leche League, which is really helpful. There are lots of mothering communities that will be able to help you. But don't do this alone or think that you're supposed to do it alone. You have just embarked on the biggest single change that could ever happen in your life. So I want you to just put your hands on your heart right now. I can't show you my heart right now, but here are my hands. And just breathe compassion into your heart. Breathe compassion and love into your heart. And know that you are doing the best that you know how to do, and that you will get better each and every day. You will learn more each and every day, and let the love that you have for this baby to fuel you and take you through. And please do not beat up on yourself for your mistakes. You're learning something that takes a lot of people a lot of time. And even if you've had a few babies, just adding another one can bring on postpartum. Gee, did I want this one? This is going to change everything. We were just starting to get a toehold financially. All these things, which all work out for you. Here's the mantra I want you to say. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. everything always works out for me. And I want you to just say that to yourself over and over again when you might feel lost, when you might feel depressed, when you might feel anxious, when you might feel shame and guilt for not knowing exactly how to do this deal. It's not too instinctual, actually. So that's the postpartum piece. To be compassionate with yourself and be gentle with yourself and reach out for help. Be compassionate with yourself, be gentle with yourself, and reach out for help and get help. Do not do this alone. I don't think parenting was ever meant to do alone, ever. Now for the mom guilt. I still feel it. My son is 40 and a half. Guilt is an emotion that our survival brain has come up with to keep us close to the tribe. And the easiest way to overcome guilt is to first say you're sorry for whatever it is you feel guilty for. Say you're sorry. Just say you're sorry. I did it again last night. Just say you're sorry. I'm sorry for how I've hurt you. What can I do to make this up for you? But also, I used to hear a saying a lot when I was growing up: you come into this world alone and you leave this world alone. And the guilt is something that is reinforced by our cultures to keep us in the tribe. We didn't do this right, so we're guilty. We didn't do this right, so we're guilty. Well, right according to what? So when you can finally stand and be good alone, then that guilt gets a little bit less and a little bit less and a little bit less and a little bit less. And again, the same advice I gave for postpartum: breathe into your heart and have compassion for yourself and be gentle for yourself, because you have done your best. You did your best in the situation, given, even if it's not postpartum, the hormonal cocktail going on in our bodies from the stress response in our bodies, the cortisol, the adrenaline. We did our best. We did our best, and we will learn and we will do better next time. Really important. Just put your hands on your heart again and just say, I did my best. I did my best, and I will make amends for where my mistakes are, where I made mistakes. Some people say there are no mistakes. They're just, learning to the next level. And I tend to feel that way too, even though it's hard not to beat ourselves up. Just don't beat ourselves up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big order of business being a human here on the planet, especially in the 21st century. It's a big order of business, especially now in these times. Huge. So I just wanted to leave you with those tips, and I hope I'm bringing you comfort and support today, because you really do deserve happiness and expansiveness. And coming out of an 18-year addiction to Zoloft and a lifelong of depression where I wanted to leave the planet most days, now I know how to deal with it. I know what it is, and I'm on my healing journey after 8 years coming out of these surprising and wonderful things that depression and anxiety have shown me. And they've mostly shown me that I deserve to have something fabulous in my life, and I deserve to feel good, and I deserve to be happy, and I deserve a full and rich life where I'm using my gifts and expanding all the time and growing and growing. If you'd like more of my work, I invite you to go to 3keys2selflove.com. The number 3 keys, like you put in your car, to selflove.com, and get my free ebook, which will make you feel really good about yourself as I share you a little bit more about my story. And it'll also allow you to get my free 3 free live streams every week in your inbox for quick support, quick upliftment. I'm all about uplifting and showing you how great you are. And so that, you just search me in your inbox, find my videos, and just start anywhere, and you'll just start to feel good. You'll notice your energy starting to rise, okay? And also, for getting my free ebook and getting on my email list, you get a 10-minute chat with me, live chat with me. So I just wanted to invite you into a bigger space of relaxing and letting yourself be okay with you. Be sure you reach out for help. And I'm here for you. This is Lorraine Pursell. Many blessings to you on your journey with your baby, with motherhood. And I wish you the blessing of understanding mother guilt and letting it go. Okay, talk to you next time. Bye-bye.